It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Tonight, a good one on Thursday night primetime. It's the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Set to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Kansas City. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. That's Pierce in motion. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Play action. Here's Daniels. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That's Pierce in motion. Receiver in motion. Going right. Ready. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. That's another quick first down, and that's a 25-yard gain.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. This one complete to Higgins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Hawk 70.
Daniels now on first down. That one out wide to Achane. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Three, come on. 19 Charger.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And not Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down. Motion man is Johnston. On third down, he'll throw with Daniels. And he'll take this one in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Broncos. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get set, get set. Run around, up.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A long one from Gibbs. 32 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Outside. Watch out.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a gain of 14 yards. 14 on the pickup. First down, KC.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Look. Get set, get set.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Riley Moss on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Broncos' 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Outside. Watch out.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Metcalf pulls in that one. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
second down. This is caught at 2. To the goal line and in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game at 7.
Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Pierce for the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Deputy! 1918!
Higgins sent in motion. First carry here for Devon Achane. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Lions. Buffalo 18.
And this drive going from bad to worse. And a delay of game now on top. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
19 charge, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Hurt. 79 Broncos.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He'll air one out for Higgins. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he is going to take it all the way. Electric moment on the return for touchdown. And they get the great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time the punt return unit able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They talk all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, 2 guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in, and the next thing you know, they're looking at him in the end zone.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First down, Daniels. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no good.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing again. Daniel. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready, break!
Give up the middle to Taylor. Good bucket to the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Here's Achane, and he is wedged backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
At the Chiefs' 12-yard line.
19 Lions. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Daniels. He's got Parham, his tight end.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Third and goal.
Ready. Bronco 80.
3rd and goal. It's Daniels. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. Little's kick is good. And the Broncos are back within 4 at 14-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And now problems on the kickoff. This ball goes out of bounds, and a flag comes in. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Outside.
Purdy to throw. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple.
Get set. Get set. Watch out.
Now Purdy. That one is complete to McBride. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Corner. Outside. Outside. Stop.
A run. And here's Mason. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd.
These are the
and 12
impact plays that
at
this
the
linebacker is
32-yard
capable
line.
of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Watch out.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Hit by the rookie out of Penn State.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here we go. Set. 1918.
That's Pierce in motion.
Roll. Smash. Go.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-10. Breathing room. Up past the 15. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. An even 40 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 22
That's
yards.
number 40 on the season for him.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
In motion is Warren. They'll toss this right side to Taylor. Finding room to the 20. And he's down at the 3. What a run. A big run from Taylor. 31 yards.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Denver. That LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006.
Is good. Makes the score Broncos 17, Chiefs 14. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. Brought in by Chris Olave. Down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Chris Olave. Touchdown, KC. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after the catch.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Broncos. Let's go now.
On play action, Daniels. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Quentin Nelson, former All-Pro guard, guilty on that one. On the ground to start the drive, it's A-Chan. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Cougar 19, 18, Pioneer.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He's looking for Devon A-Chan coming out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up.
Ready? 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, right?
Daniels now going to look to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
minutes to play in the first half of a three-point game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniel. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Liking 18.
Motion man is Johnston.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Cougar 19.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Third and long.
Ready, ready. 70 Timberwolves. 65 cats. 65 cats.
To throw is Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Here's Jake Camarda now. And remember, his first return was taken back for a touchdown. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. Metcalf left side. He's got it. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
At the 28-yard line.
Second and a yard.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds throws, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
That's good for
A big play at a critical juncture in this game. It's a gain of 49.
23-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And he'll take it on in. Try and make drive. Touchdown, Kansas City.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now. Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles. Trap 50, trap 60.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Moving to his right. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Get set, get Russell. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Javon Kinlaw gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Purdy. Got it into the hands of Olave. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
They hand it to Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
First and 10 for Purdy. That one intercepted. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Let's go. Ready?
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Daniels to throw on second down. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Broncos first down. A gain of 14.
Daniels now on first down.
Broncos first down.
That one in on the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. That's Pierce in motion.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in to the goal line and in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown Broncos. Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
24.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
On the ground is Mason. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
That's good.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Yellow.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
2nd and 10. He'll run. This is Mason. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down and 9.
Get set, get set. Watch out. 21.
We'll try to get this one on the ground.
Jordan Mason, the ball carrier. Riley Moss on the tackle. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And it's 4th down, so here comes Riley Dixon to punt. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
A run up the middle with Achan. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
70, Timberwolf. 3. Panther 11, Panther 11.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
3rd and 11.
70 Timberwolf, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He gets this one complete to Johnston. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On first down, Daniels. Now a screen set up for H.N. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Denver first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air again is Daniels. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete, and he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On the jump.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Let's go. Gravity lying. Go.
Even in the air, here's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Here's the option. Oh, the ball's out. That's picked up by the Chiefs.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. 4th quarter coming up here on Christmas night. And Thursday night primetime continues after this. First and 10. Purdy. That's caught downfield by McBride. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 62 yards.
Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal.
18, watch out.
Here's Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Here's Elliott for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll go with the reverse. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Ready.
Start out here with an option to the left. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Tempo. Look at my team.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. What to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll try and run the option left. Now a pitch to HN. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to be 4th down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to get back to a one-possession game.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Corner. Do not. Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
Purdy on 1st down. Now, screen set up from Mason. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Outside. 18.
Pulling back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Now 3rd and 8.
Well, that 2nd down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they are in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
18. Watch out.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Tackled by Trenton Simpson. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Now Purdy. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Get set. Get set. 18, watch out!
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. A big hole. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Chiefs. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs tack on one more to their lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's first and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions. Warriors 70.
Motion man is Johnston. On the run to the right. He'll air one out for Higgins. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Chiefs will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Outside. Uno. Right around up.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Get set.
Now they'll run. It's a counter. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. They'll drop to throw. Pushed out to his left. And that is incomplete.
I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a third. So good decision. Just throw it away.
And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Here's first down. Throwing is Daniel. He's got Parham, his tight end. And they bring him down, but what a play past the 45. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henley. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. And it will be a very Merry Christmas indeed as they get the victory on this December night. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.